Now, they told Ronald to plead. They basically were trying to pressure Ronald into pleading guilty. Because they were trying to tell him, like, look, if you plead guilty, the judge would be less harsh on you because you're only 13 years old. But once he pled guilty, you know, of course, like I said, they gave him 170 years, y'all. Hey Poohs, welcome back to another video. In today's video, we will be eating on some soul food. But first, if you are new to this channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. Hit the post notification bell right next to the subscribe button so you'll be notified when I drop new videos. So today we have some St. Louis style ribs, right? And then we have some macaroni and cheese, yams, and greens. And also RELL have some dressing on the side. And we're going to go ahead and get into this video, y'all, because we hungry. Oh, I'll also be talking about Ronald L. Sanford case too, y'all. It's about a 13-year-old boy who is serving 170 years in prison. Well, he was 13 at the time when he went into prison. So good. Oh my God, I'm so ashy.
What?
I just washed my hands, y'all. Y'all know how cold it is outside right now?
Man.
You really got to stay moisturized right now. Because who is cold?
This don't make no sense. Oh, come right up.
Yeah, RELL made these ribs, y'all.
No, I didn't. We bought these.
He lied. He made them.
I can't make nothing that look and taste so good. What are you talking about? This is like a professional person made these. You think I can make something?
Oh, dang. So anyway, what y'all been up to? What y'all been doing? What y'all eating on right now? My bad, I ain't upload yesterday, y'all. I actually filmed the video. Yesterday was a hot Cheeto king crab video, but I ain't even gonna talk about it. But I got proof that I filmed it. I put a thumbnail up.
What you put on your community thing?
I'm putting a thumbnail in within this video so they know I actually did try to upload. So I don't really.
Go ahead. What you was saying?
No, I was just telling them that I don't really eat ribs like that, y'all. You want your mug? Excuse me. But I'm about to eat them today. I usually don't eat this much of pork, basically. Like I don't, like I like bacon. Yeah, but I don't really eat that much pork. I don't want to say not on purpose. I don't know. I just don't really gravitate towards pork like that. But anyways, I'm drinking this clear American peach. These, amazing. I love them so much. I had found them at Walmart. I'm like, oh my God, I used to drink these. I forgot about these. So. But yeah, what y'all eating now? Don't this look good, y'all? It is good. Okay, let me try these ribs. Now, how do I supposed to?
Probably should have brought a knife. That's coming out.
Oh, the bone.
You just have to pull
So
it
how am I
apart.
supposed to eat this?
Just pull it.
Like this?
No, like grab a hole. You have to get.
Oh, messy with it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. I'm trying to be savage out here. Oh, it's good.
Oh.
You about to overflow?
It's good.
The problem is I don't like that taste. I never could stand a taste of ribs. Like the ending. Like it's like a, I don't know. I can't describe it. But I'm gonna go ahead and jump in this case because it's pretty long. Okay, y'all, so there was 2 little boys. One named Ronald Sanford, and the other one was named Sean Rowe. And they both wanted to go to a state fair. So they was like, okay, we need to get some money. So we need to come up on some money. So they was like, you know what? We're going to cut grass to try to get some money. Mind you, Ronald is 13 years old and Roe is 15 years old. So they both decided, okay, we're going to go ahead and cut grass to get some money. They only really wanted $5 to go to the fair, right? So this was back in like 1989, I want to say. Yeah. And they end up going to Ronald neighbor house. So they went to Ronald neighbor's house, and there were 2 old ladies who lived there. One was 87 and the other one was 83 years old. There was 2 sisters. They lived together. So one of the sisters answered the door, and the little boys asked, like, you know, can we cut the grass? And the lady was like, no. So Ronald and Roe didn't really like that answer, so they tried to push their way into the house, which they did. And they ended up stabbing one of the sisters. So the other sister came from, I believe, like the back of the house or somewhere in the house, and they ended up stabbing and killing her as well. And they actually put both of their bodies in the basement. So once they did that, Roe actually took the $5 and he went to the state fair. But they end up obviously getting caught. They end up getting questioned by the police, and they didn't admit to the murder at all. So, but one whole year later, Roe decided that he wanted to pin everything on Ronald. So he told him, like, hey, it was Ronald who did it all. I didn't do anything. I was just the innocent bystander. You get what I'm saying? And so they ended up giving Roe, what was it, like 5 years? They ended up giving Roe 5 years, but Roe only spent 2 years in prison. They let him out after like 2 years. But Ronald, on the other hand, because everything was pinned on Ronald, mind you, Ronald is 13 years old at this time. So because Ronald got everything pinned on him, they gave Ronald 170 years. 170 years. Now investigators, police, everybody, nobody knew who actually did it. They was actually really just relying on Sean's testimony against Ronald. So, and Ronald wouldn't speak up. I wonder why he wouldn't say anything. Why he wouldn't speak up. You know what I'm saying? But they got Ronald to admit to everything. Mind you, he's 13 years old. You sit there and interrogate a little boy long enough. At this point, he just want to go home. He willing to say whatever. He not even thinking that he's going to go probably into prison. Correct. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, you know. And so, I'm going to give you a little background on his mother. I only really know a little bit of his mom. His mom, I believe, she had like a alcohol addiction. At the time of the murder, Ronald's mom was out of town with her boyfriend. Mm-hmm. You know, so he was like fending for himself. Now they told Ronald to plead. They basically were trying to pressure Ronald into pleading guilty, because they were trying to tell him, like, look, if you plead guilty, the judge would be less harsh on you because you're only 13 years old. But once he pled guilty, you know, of course, like I said, they gave him 170 years, y'all. So they gave him 170 years. And the thing is, I'm not sure where he went between that time, because it all happened when he was 13 years old, but he didn't get into prison until he was 15. So I don't know where he was at during that time frame.
Probably like a juvie center or something.
Yeah, because he didn't get. Yeah, because he didn't go into prison until he was 15. But as soon as he got into prison, he had to go straight to solitary. So, you know, solitary is like you just in like this confined area in, you know, in this fine area within the prison. And Ronald was only able to get like 1 hour outside. He would spend 23 hours in his cell for 24 years. He went in at 15, but for 24 years, he was in solitary. He will only be able to spend an hour outside and with 23 hours in his cage. And then when he did go outside for that hour, they had him in a cage.
They took him out of one cage and put him in another cage.
Yep.
Dang.
Yep. Yeah. So still to this day, nobody really knows if Ronald really did it or not, because from looking at all of like videos and research and like Google and all of that stuff, he never said that he did it. You know what I'm trying to say? Like he never said on camera or anywhere like, hey, I did it, you know, or I deserve to be in here. But him, he never spoke on anything. I'm gonna link the video down below that I watched. It's, you know, it's prison. I'm into like prison documentaries and true crime videos and documentaries and all that. So that's what I've been watching lately, y'all. But I really wanted to talk about his case. I wanted to get y'all thoughts on it. Do y'all think that he should be like rehabilitated? Or y'all think he should just go ahead and spend the rest of his life in there? You know. Now, don't forget he did go in when he was 13. You know. So, y'all tell me what y'all think. Ooh. They won't even let him get a job in there. So, he's not able to buy, you know, the stuff he needs, like hygienic stuff and, you know, extra food outside of the prison food that they give him.
Mm-hmm.
So, and from what I've seen, he's not able to receive books either. Now, if he received books in the prison, it got to be from the actual author. Yep. But also, what you was gonna say?
No, I was about to say, you, from what you told me, you said dude seemed like he was pretty smart too, right? Yeah.
Yeah, just the way he spoke. I'm gonna link the video down below with the timestamps, because there's two different timestamps I'm gonna put down there, along with the link with the video. But he seemed like he educated the mess out of himself. It really seemed like, you know, he had time to calm down, change his life around, and, you know, I don't know, that's just what it seemed like to me. He's into like, what was it, metaphysics books, and what else books he was into? Eugenics books. Yeah. I don't know, he seemed like he had his head on straight to me, you know.
I mean, to be 13 years old and then to come out and, well, not come out, but to keep your wits about you and to be that well spoken from 13 with no education, that's amazing.
Right, he went in at 13, so he didn't even make it to, what is it, 6th grade or 7th grade? No,
he probably made it to like the 7th, 8th grade.
Yeah. Wow, that's so young. That is crazy, y'all. Yeah, but I wanted to bring that on the channel. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts. Do y'all think he should get a second chance?
I think so.
Think so?
Because you went in when you were a child. Like,
yeah. I can't even remember the decisions I made when I was a child. Like, honestly.
13 years old, And like you said, he had a horrible upbringing from his parents, from abuse and neglect, right?
I don't know about abuse.
But neglect?
Yeah, definitely neglect, because, you know, his mama was battling alcohol addiction. So, you know, you battling any type of addiction, I don't care what it is, you're neglecting, you know what I'm saying, your child. So, yeah. And then, it looked strange because the mama was gone with the boyfriend when that took place. So it just, I don't know. I don't know if Ronald was alone, you know what I'm saying, at the house. I don't know.
Man, he was the only child too, right?
I think so. No. He wasn't. I don't think. Wait a minute. I don't know.
No.
For some reason, they didn't put his family in the media. Well, not for some reason. I'm sure I know why. You know, to protect them. But I couldn't find nothing on his, like, family. So yeah. So I don't know.
That joint must be good.
What?
You more than I am.
I am. Yeah, it is.
Full.
You did. Well, you got full because you've been. Well, yeah, you always do that. Every time we go out to eat, y'all, he be having like 5 Pepsis brought to the table. And I just be looking at him like, my husband like to really drink his calories. I like to eat my calories.
I do both. Just need to hurry up on my food.
You do both, but I know that you drink a lot.
If it's free refills, then yeah, I'm getting them refills for sure.
It's free, hey.
But man, I don't know. Like when you was telling me about Rodo, like him not saying nothing, like even though he can't receive any books in. I don't know if they let him get books, like if they have a prison library or what, they bring him books, but because I mean he didn't learn this from being around people, but it seemed like he
didn't learn what?
I'm about to tell you.
No.
He seems like, I don't know how to explain it, but like, okay, you ever heard somebody say like less is more? Like the less you talk, the more
intelligent you appear?
Right, intelligent, and you know what I mean? By him not coming off trying to blame people, he don't seem bitter and angry and stuff like that, you know what I mean? So he, like, people are more likely, now people are curious to figure out what's going on.
Because he definitely drew me in.
Like, dang, like, okay, so this happened. So you mean to tell me that you did it, but Ro kept the money? He blamed you for it, but Ro get to keep the money and go to the fair.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's like, what's really going on here? Like, it got to be more to it.
But I just wonder why Ronald won't say anything. I don't know. It's almost like they got his case on lock. Because, I mean, when I tell you I try to do a lot of research, y'all know when I do true crimes, I get down to the nitty gritty, okay? I'm doing research from everywhere. Like, I'm pulling research from every place.
Birth certificates.
I can dig, for cases and stuff, but for some reason his case is very like straightforward. Like it's almost like he didn't even get a chance. Like, you get what I'm saying?
He didn't.
Well, he didn't get a chance.
Because then you said the judge didn't even tell him he can appeal his case.
From the research I did, nobody told this little boy that he can appeal.
That's only this grounds for mistrial.
And mind you, of course they probably didn't want to tell him that because they needed to blame it on somebody.
But I think when they sentencing you though, the judge supposed to tell you that and tell you like, do you understand and all of this.
But okay, let's just say that they did tell him, right? You mean to tell me a 13-year-old boy truly understands? Like, that's just, I mean, that's my personal opinion on that. I let me tell you something. I done broke something down to my 13-year-old son before. And at the end of the day, did he hear what I just said? Did he really fully take in what I just said?
I told him to go get a tablecloth. He come back with a bed sheet. So you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, it's just the, you know, I don't know.
the,
But I bet you it's like people will say, well, I mean, he committed murder. You get what I'm saying? And I mean, that's if he did it. I mean, like I said, I don't. Stuff just ain't adding up for me. It really ain't. And it's just one of those things where you just like, you just gotta go with what you feel, almost. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Cause and then it's like, Roe ended up going back to prison after he done got released. So remember they gave Sean 5 years, but he only spent the 2 years in prison. Not long after that, he ended up getting arrested again. And they gave him 20 years in prison for incest and something else that y'all could just go look up for yourself. Because I'm not saying it on YouTube. But so it's just like, Sean kind of seemed like the one that's, I don't know. That's just, I don't know.
So he seemed like the sick one.
Yeah, he the one that seemed like that he ain't got it right. You know. And then why did Sean wait 1 whole year to tell police what happened? Why you just now saying something? Why you saying that you was the bystander?
So they basically, so what did they do? They convicted both of them or had them in holding, or you know what? They just had them. Did they have them in juvie till they trial? Why we say you don't know where they was?
That's what I'm saying. His case just seemed like,
excuse me,
I can't find it.
But see, Sean seemed like he had family. You know what I mean? I mean, he had to in order for him to commit incest. And so he probably had somebody telling him, like, you know, pin it on all that junk on dog and get up out of there. Take a deal or something. Yeah. Nobody really there for Ronald like that.
From my knowledge, they don't have that, you know, nowhere that his family, Ronald family, was there for him. I don't know. So I can't really say that because that's like a huge statement to say, like, his family wants to support him.
The thing, right, that he hadn't talked to communicated or talked to his family since he'd been in there.
Yeah. I think recently, since last year, I think he was able to, like, because they end up getting a program that's called like a snail mail or something, and he's able to communicate now with the outside world, like with people now. So I think he probably talked to his mama now. I'm not sure. I seen something that said something like that he talked to his mama and stuff now.
Okay.
But
I was about to say, is she still alive? But you seen it?
I mean, that's what I seen, but I'm not, you know. They can kind of really put anything on Google, you know. I don't really know.
Dang, solitary confinement from 15 to 50, right? 47, 50 years old.
But you know what I was thinking? It took, in my opinion, for that show for them to let him get a little freedom now. Because remember I told y'all at first that he was in solitary for 23 hours a day and only an hour outside. But then since the show aired, now they give him 6 hours.
Outside?
Just out of his cell.
Yeah, they on some.
You get what I'm saying? Ain't that?
Because you know, for the whole time, that's excessive. And, you know, from our knowledge, he never committed a violent crime in prison, you know, or been a problem inside the prison.
Not that I'm aware of. I didn't see any, I didn't see anything that said that he was violent in prison, got into any fights or anything. From my understanding, he been in there the whole time educating himself. He done found something. I don't know what he's practicing in there, but he's definitely spiritual now, you know. I mean, you would probably most likely want to be, you know, to escape some type of suffering when it comes to your mind, you know, your mental health. Because I personally could not imagine being in prison for even 5 years, let alone 170 years. You know, of course you ain't gonna see the whole 170 years, but just to hear
Spend
that
the rest of your life.
to spend the rest of your life, and then to hear that sentence, you get what I'm saying?
Judge could tell me that. I still wouldn't believe it.
I'll be stuck.
170 years? I'd be like, so when I'm getting out, I'd be trying to add it up. Like,
But I couldn't imagine being locked down for 23 hours a day. Listen, I'm a busybody. My husband just said, he just said to me earlier, it's not funny because people actually got that out there. Aiden actually has it. Well, what would you call it? He told me I had
ADHD.
Yeah. I can't sit still. I'm very like bouncy and hyper and
The attention span, everything.
yeah, my attention span is a bit short. Yeah.
Just always had to jump and do stuff.
Yeah. And I start projects constantly. Like I'm just always thinking about the next thing. What's the next thing?
She swears she can hit the lick at the casino. Run out there and be like, $700. Y'all, I got him, so watch. I got him. I'm about to tear their ass up.
I see how gambling addictions start, man. Because when I was in Vegas that one time, let me tell you, ooh-wee. Oh my God. I'm like, nope, I'm going back. I'm winning my money back.
The crazy thing is she was hitting
Lost another $200.
She was, I think she got up to probably $1,200.
Oh, that hurts so bad. Oh, don't remind me. That hurts. Oh, God, that hurts so bad.
I'm like, duh.
You got to know when to quit. But what I was saying to say that was the fact, because I can't sit still, I couldn't imagine myself sitting in a cell for 23 hours a day. Oh, my God.
No.
In a tiny cell.
You will lose your mind. And
no window, no name.
That's what Sanford was saying. He said he done seen a lot of people in there had psychotic breaks because of them being in there, you know, confined for so long. And I can't believe it. You'll lose your mind.
Yeah.
Humans not, I don't think anything is meant to be in a cage. Nothing is meant to be in a cage. Not innately, but of course, you know, I mean, if you do a crime, then of course, you know. You get locked up. But it's not natural to be in a cage. So of course your mind will be a little different.
Y'all tell us if y'all think he should get out. That you feel like he served enough of his time. I think he's 50 now. I think he's about 50 years old now. Something like that.
Where's the rehabilitation though, right? Like for, I can understand an adult, but a child, we're talking about a child here, a kid. You know what I mean? Committing a crime like that. You
do the crime, you have to be punished.
I understand that, but we're talking about a child though. Like
absolutely.
Like, so you mean I can't buy alcohol, I can't gamble, buy cigarettes and anything, but I can be sent to prison for the rest of my life for a decision I made when I was a child.
But yeah, if he did it, yeah, he definitely needed to be punished so he can know better.
25 years.
You know, but I
give him 25 years, but and during that time, like you said, like rehabilitate him over that time, see if he is a citizen, put him on some type of work release program, monitor him the whole time. If he can't conduct himself in society, then send him back. I mean, y'all, it's a mistake done somewhere, but 170 years for a 13-year-old child who had traumatic upbringing, that just seems like a bit excessive though. Granted, it was murder. You do the time. I'm cool with like a 25-year stint.
But would you feel that way if it was your loved one that he murdered? Would you feel like that if that was your mama?
But see, that's the thing. I'm gonna have a biased opinion though. Like, you know what I mean? Of course, like that's an emotional decision. You know what I mean? Like nothing should be made based off emotion.
Yeah. So
we thinking logically here, like in the court of law. I mean, everybody, of course, if any type of crime, like you want somebody to go to jail forever, somebody stole from you. Like,
I'm a forgiving soul though. I don't know. That's one thing that I do truly like about myself. That's something that I really do like about myself. Is that, and it took me, I don't know, until I was an adult to realize that, dang, I'm a forgiving person. Like, I just let that person just say this, do this, and whoop, whoop, and I'm just, it's crazy. You get what I'm saying? So, I don't know. I think I would eventually forgive that person. But it'll take me some time. Absolutely. It'll take me some time.
You very much so are forgiving.
I am.
For real.
I really am.
But you are an accusing person too.
Listen, you can't win them all. You can't win them all. I can't be. Look, ain't nobody perfect.
But who the hell took my? Oh, there you go, right there.
Yes, I'm like, I gotta stop doing that. I do.
Dang.
I'm like, somebody took my. Oh, never mind. Here it goes. Yeah. But yeah, y'all let us know what y'all think down below.
For sure.
If he should get out, do y'all feel like this, this boy who went in at 13 years old, who they have no proof that he even did it, they just relying on another person, a little boy that was with him at that time, on his testimony. For all we know, Sean could have been the one who did it, right? Regardless of the fact, Sean was there, Ronald was there. So in some way, shape, or form, he did have a hand in it. Kind of. You know what I mean? Like, he was there, whatever.
Sure.
And yeah, he definitely should be punished, And he should be punished too, obviously, if he did the crime.
Man, we talking about 2 years. Man, what? 2 years? And I got 170?
I wonder, I know he had to forgive that man, his friend, his ex-friend.
Man, them deals,
You
boy.
get what I'm saying?
See, that's the...
How... I just was trying to close this video out.
Man,
but I'm trying to figure out, how did they give Sean 5 years? He only spent 2 years in it, but you give this other 13-year-old kid 170 years. That don't even make sense there.
They don't care who go down for something, long as somebody go down for it.
But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and close this video out. Thank y'all so much for joining in today's video. I thought we would have ate more.
I did too.
How did we not eat more? I ate more than you.
You did. This is filling, man.
It really is. Soul food get you like that.
Yeah.
And it make you want to go to bed, but I ain't. I'm about to get this video up to y'all. It's already 6 o'clock, so hopefully this video will go up at least around 7:30-ish.
Right.
But thank y'all so much for joining. Y'all let us know down below. Do y'all feel like Ronald should be rehabilitated, Y'all let us know y'all thoughts on the whole case. Look it up yourself. Like I said, I'm gonna link the video down below with the timestamps, because they are, documenting other people that's in the prison as well. So to bypass all of that, I'm gonna go ahead and leave the 2 timestamps for y'all to just go directly to it, so y'all can look at his case and see how he is and everything. And that's it, y'all. I'll see y'all in tomorrow's video. Bye, y'all.